South Korea has endorsed an arrangement to send $8 million worth of help to North Korea, as China cautioned the emergency on the Korean promontory was getting more genuine by the day and the war of words amongst Pyongyang and Washington proceeded. North Korea's outside priest compared U.S. President Donald Trump to a yelping canine on Thursday, after Trump cautioned he would thoroughly demolish the North in the event that it undermined the United States and its partners. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi said the circumstance on the Korean promontory was getting more genuine by the day and couldn't be permitted to turn crazy. "We approach all gatherings to be more quiet than quiet and not let the circumstance raise wild," Wang stated, as indicated by a report from the state-run China News Service on Thursday. Meeting independently with his South Korean partner, Wang repeated a call for South Korea to evacuate the U.S.-assembled THAAD hostile-to-rocket framework, which China says is a danger to its own particular security. China trusts South Korea will attempt endeavors to decrease strain, provide details regarding China's legitimate Xinhua news organization cited Wang as saying. The choice to send help to North Korea was not prevalent in South Korea, hitting President Moon Jae-in's endorsement rating. It likewise brought worries up in Japan and the United States, and took after new UN sanctions against North Korea over its sixth atomic test prior this month. The South's unification ministry said its guide strategy stayed unaffected by geopolitical pressures with the North. The correct planning of when the guide would be sent, and in addition its size, would be affirmed later, the service said in an announcement. The South said it planned to send $4.5 million worth of wholesome items for youngsters and pregnant ladies through the World Food Program and $3.5 million worth of antibodies and restorative medicines through UNICEF. "We have reliably said we would seek after compassionate guide for North Korea in light of the poor conditions kids and pregnant ladies are in there, aside from political issues," said Unification Minister Cho Myong-jian. UNICEF's provincial chief for East Asia and the Pacific Karen Hulshoff said in an announcement before the choice the issues North Korean kids confront are very genuine. "Today, we evaluate that around 200,000 youngsters are influenced by intense unhealthiness, uplifting their danger of death and expanding rates of hindering," Hulshoff said. "Nourishment and basic meds and hardware to treat youthful kids are hard to find," she said. The last time the South had sent guide toward the North was in December 2015 through the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, under ex-President Park Geun-hye. South Korea's endeavors gone for crisp guide for North Korea dragged down Moon's endorsement rating. Realmeter, a South Korean surveying association, said on Thursday Moon's endorsement rating remained at 65.7%, debilitating for a fourth straight month. In spite of the fact that the endorsement rate is still high, those reviewed said Moon had dropped out of support because of North Korea's proceeded with incitements and the administration's choice to consider sending help to North Korea, Realmeter said. Moon will meet Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and Trump later on Thursday on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly, where North Korea was required to be the center motivation thing. In an address on Tuesday, Trump heightened his standoff with North Korea over its atomic test, debilitating to absolutely obliterate the nation of 26 million individuals if the North undermined the United States and its partners. Trump likewise ridiculed its pioneer, Kim Jong-un, calling him a rocket man. North Korea's Foreign Minister Ri Yong-ho called Trump's remarks the sound of a puppy woofing. "There is an expression that goes, notwithstanding when canines bark, the parade goes on," Ri said in broadcast comments to columnists before and in close to the UN Central Command in New York. On the off chance that Trump was contemplating amazing us with canine yapping sounds then he is unmistakably imagining, he said. Solicited by correspondents what he thought from Trump calling North Korean pioneer Kim Jong-un rocket man, Ri jested, "I feel frustrated about his assistance." North Korea led its sixth and biggest atomic test on 3 September and has propelled various rockets this year, including 2 intercontinental ballistic rockets and 2 different rockets that flew over Japan. Such incitements have started solid objection from the worldwide group, particularly from the United States and Japan. Japan.